Hello, everybody. Recording live from somewhere.
What up, what up, what up, fam? We up early in this bitch. We early. Early bird get the worm. We up early in this bitch. We early. Wake y'all ass up. Let's get to it. Information don't sleep. We in this bitch. Peace and love, family. Grand rising. Peace and light. Yep. Picking and pad check. Y'all already know what it is. We up early. And we lit too. The music lit. It's how you should wake up every morning. Motivated, excited. Another chance to see, unseen. Peace and light, everybody. It's me, your boy. This information we're streaming from Crumb TV Network. Brother Crumb out on the highways and byways. He's tapping in. Peace and love, good brother. Grand rising.
Grand rising. Peace and love. Is I, your humble brother, Crumb, the master student with everyone's favorite M.O.I, the high priest. Peace, brother. Glad to be here.
Glad to be on this live, man. So listen, people are checking in super early, man. They on here already. Cherie, you know what? I think it's a sister. I hope it's a sister. This sister here be tapping in everywhere, man. Always on time. Always delighted to have you on the network. Peace and light. Grand uprise. I know that's right. Rise up, Lazarus. I know that's right. I am goddess. This is she's always tapping in too. And I appreciate the faithful few. The faithful few always know what time it is getting here. But peace and love to everybody, man. Shouts out, Mr. TJ3K. Let go. We about to go. We about to go to fuck in. You already know what it is. She always happening in too, though. Always there. And these are a lot of familiar faces that I see all the time, whether on Crumb TV Network, M.O.I platform, everywhere. You guys are always faithful and few. And we listen, y'all have no idea. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all a lot. Like, without y'all, there is no Crumb TV. There is no M.O.I, none of that stuff at all. And to show our appreciation to you faithful few individuals, and it's everybody. Don't get to it. I don't want nobody to feel offended. It's all of y'all who are actually doing this. Come rock with us. June 16th through the 18th. Me and myself, good brother Crumb, we're going to show y'all our appreciation by hosting you all in beautiful Florida, man. In beautiful Florida for the whole weekend. It's a retreat. It's a learning mechanism. We're going to learn. We're going to build. We're going to have some fun, too. The crib is dope. As a matter of fact, I was just in Orlando. I wasn't at our spot, but I was at the spot very similar. And when I tell y'all the view is gorgeous, the location I was at had a pool. I was at Cocoa Beach, matter of fact. Cocoa Beach area. The pool was dope, hot tub. The house was laid out. I'm like, damn, I can't wait to June 16th to get here, man. Because listen, y'all, it's going to be phenomenal. If you can't make it, which I hope you can, because the spaces are limited. I think we got 12 slots or 11 slots. Very, 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 very limited. And it's 44 of y'all watching already. So everybody can't come. But you can tap in to get those live stream tickets, though. We'll be streaming this live in case you can't make it. I understand you got the kids, you can't move, you got to work, all that stuff. We got you. Go to crumbtv.info/events. Get those live stream tickets. Those selling out too. Go ahead, good brother.
I wanted to point out, family, this is at the peak season of tour, at the peak of tourist season.
Yep.
Anywhere, and remember, this is one of the biggest tourist destinations in America, Orlando, Florida. And with that said, you're not going to be able to find anything like this at this price, because it's not necessarily a mansion, but I think it's 11 bedrooms, huge pool, huge hot tub. We're gonna have, I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but we're gonna have people who are official doing certain things to really make you feel comfortable. So this is going to be very much luxury. This is a luxury event, family, and it's unfortunately we've already, well, fortunately, I don't know how you look at it. We've already sold 2 tickets, so there's only 9 tickets left. It's only 9 tickets left. So yeah, that's all I had to say.
No. You know what? Hearing you say that, it remind me of fucking Willy Wonka. If I had a golden ticket, get those golden tickets. Open those chocolate wrappers and get those tickets. Little Timmy got a ticket. And you know what's crazy about that fucking movie? We're thinking about it was Little Timmy had to eat cabbage soup. You remember that shit? The original Willy Wonka movie. Go back and watch this shit. Little Timmy had to eat cabbage soup, which is just fucking cabbage water. And his great grandparents on both sides were bedridden. It was just mom. No dad was there. So Timmy from Willy Wonka grew up in a single parent home. Where the fuck was his dad at? And never said what happened to dad. And all of a sudden, when he got that golden ticket, grandpa jumped out the fucking bed. Like, let's go get it, nigga. So get that golden ticket, y'all. Come check us out, man. Florida, June 16th through the 17th. Hey, man, you can be there. You can hear about it, but you definitely can tap in to those live stream tickets. So crumtv.info/. But today, we're going to talk about the Galactic. Y'all already know about the Penal colony. Y'all already know. So I've been dropping this fucking science, I don't know for how long, man. And I remember, I don't know how many years ago it was now, bro. It was maybe like 6, 7, maybe longer than that. I don't know. At the House of Consciousness, I'll never forget this shit. When I was dropping science at the House of Consciousness, shouts out to Drea, Norfolk, Virginia, 633 West 35th Street, House of Consciousness. Go check them out. At the House of Consciousness, gave me my first platform to speak live. I began to talk about various galactic bodies, and people were looking like, what the fuck is he talking about? This was at the cusp of everybody being woke with the more science information and get into the history, blah, blah, blah. I was talking about the galactic shit back then. And I remember mentioning the Sata Queens and talking about that shit. People thought I was fucking crazy 6, 7 years ago, but I didn't care because I knew that at some point it was going to come to fruition. And here we are. The picture to the left is actually shown on Military Times magazine. I didn't create that spaceship image. Pentagon report suggests alien mothership sending UFOs to Earth. Pentagon has reported or suggested that alien mothership sending UFOs to Earth. What do you think about this shit, Carl?
Well, if I could just back up for just a moment,
sure.
Family, before there was YouTube didn't get real until after, if anybody remembers, there was no YouTube until Justin Timberlake pulled off the bra or whatever you call it, the brassiere off of Janet Jackson, and they called it a wardrobe malfunction. That was when YouTube was really born. Prior to that, this is before YouTube, family. Before YouTube, the M.O.I was like John the Baptist. He was in the woods teaching. No notifications. Nobody, it was really underground, and he wasn't promoting it. So back then, not everybody, but I heard him talking like that, and I said, yeah, it sounds crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it sounded crazy. But the receipts that M.O.I is coming with, that's from the top. This is not conspiracy theory. This is conspiracy fact. It's factual, family. So
I like that.
Tap in. I gotta say, M.O.I has been right the whole time. He stood on his square even when he stood alone. Now it's time for the family to tap in because he got receipts.
For sure. So let's dive right into this stuff. I don't want to start there. Give me a second. Let's start with the article. This is New York Post. Let's go to the New York Post first, right, family? This is the New York Post. Pentagon officially, not unofficially, not conspiracy theories, officially, the Pentagon officially suggests alien mothership in our solar system could send many probes to Earth. This is what they're saying officially on the Pentagon, right? Let me see. I think there's even a video. Give me a second. Here we go. partner buffering. I think it's buffering, whatever it's doing. Now, this is coming off the heels of the Israeli prime minister. You know, I think I'm not sure if that is, but this is coming off the heels of the Israeli prime minister. I think a couple of years ago, the Israeli prime minister had said or made an official statement that Donald Trump knows about the aliens. Like, I don't know why he would say Trump specifically, but he said that Trump knows that there are aliens out there. See if I can pull up what he said. But these articles of the mothership being in our solar system are everywhere. Colorado Springs Times, the Military Times, the Pentagon. See what I'm saying? This ain't what I'm fucking making. This is the Military Times. This is an actual official military magazine. All of them. Navy, Army, Air Force, Earth Space Defense, Space Force, all the branches, all the secret branches. They have officially dropped the fucking, this is March 9th, Thursday, last week. This is fresh, hot off the press. Extra, read all about it. Hot off the press. They even got the little fucking chips. I guess they're I don't know why they got over the Pentagon, but there's a possibility that extraterrestrial mothership and smaller probes may be visiting planets in our solar system. The head of the Pentagon Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Research Office noted in a report draft shared Tuesday. An official interstellar object can potentially be a parent craft that released many small probes during its close passage to Earth, an operational construct not too dissimilar from NASA's mission. Sean Kirkpatrick, director of Pentagon All-Dominion Anomaly Resolution Office, wrote in a research report co-authored by Abraham Loeb, chairman of Harvard University Astronomy Department. So they're already talking about it. And if they release this shit on Tuesday, they've probably been talking about it for the last couple of years. Like, this isn't new news, or it shouldn't be any new news to anybody. Let me pull this up real quick about the Israeli prime minister. Israeli defense minister says Trump knows about aliens. Okay, he was Israeli space security. Former Israeli space security chief says extraterrestrials exist and Trump knows about it. This shit is official tissue, bro. This shit been everywhere. Now, this article was out. Check the receipt dates on this article right here. This shit been out since December 8th, 2020. December 8th, 2020. Former Israel space security chief. He's like 80 years old. He's about to die anyway. He said, fuck it. I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. A former Israel space security chief has sent eyebrow shooting heavenward by saying that Earthlings have been in contact with extraterrestrials from the Galactic fucking Federation. From the Galactic Federation. That's the shit I was saying 5 years ago, before Israel's security guy came out. I was the first one to say that shit. I was the first one to say Galactical Federation, Galactical Empire, Satar Queens, telling y'all about the Palladians and telling y'all about the Draconians and the Dukes and Orion. Man, this shit is crazy, bro. What say you to it? Did he freeze up? I think Brother Crumb phone froze up. But this shit been going on, y'all. Yes. Farrakhan was teaching about it because the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told him about the wheel. They was talking about the wheel. Now, see, I wasn't saying that I was the first one. Of course, everybody know about the goddamn information, y'all. I'm talking about I was the first one in my crowd of people to tell them about it. I was born in 1982, So if Farrakhan was talking about in 86, that's clearly way before me, but I was speaking on the fact that the galactical bodies. Farrakhan was speaking on the wheel, and the wheel is what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was talking about. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad was talking about this wheel before Farrakhan talked about it. But they're actually admitting that there are smaller ships that's going to disperse from this mothership, and they're calling them probes. They're going to come down, and when you probe something, you're actually picking up information and collecting data. So they already know about it. Yes, the book of Ezekiel talks about it as well. What's up, brother? What you say with this?
I just want to point out to the family, number one, look at M.O.I's source. That's official tissue. This is not tinfoilhat.com. In addition to that, M.O.I said something. I want to make sure people understood what he said. This, when it came out, the Israeli Minister of Defense or whatever he was, that was a deathbed confession.
Yeah,
he knew that he was going to be, certain things you say, they'll unalive you. They'll terminate you for that. They'll terminate your life, not your YouTube account. So he said that, he's like, listen, I'm about to be unalive, so I don't have anything to lose. That's all.
Yeah. No, that's what it was. He was like, in his late 80s, he was about to perish. He was like, you know what? I find that strange. That happens a lot with a lot of people in those positions. Even some of the so-called moonwalkers were giving confessions too. Like, we didn't go to the fucking moon. We can't go up there. They were giving confessions. A lot of that stuff happens on a deathbed. Definitely, pardon me, y'all. I got fucking these pollen is kicking my butt, man. But anyway, so I just wanted to pull that receipt up, show you guys that before we get into the measure, I wanted to show receipts early. Like, I'm not talking about nothing crazy. And more importantly, why would they say Galactic Federation? What the fuck is a Galactic Federation? This sounds like Star Wars. It sounds like Space Track. It sounds like SG1, Stargate SG1, which I'm going to show y'all season 1, episode 1 of Stargate Atlantis. The episode is going to come on with the camera going through Antarctica, an underground bunker, and that's where the headquarters is for Stargate. If you guys watched the TV show Stargate, the shit was crazy. What did he say? M.O.I talking galactic body is talking about the wheel. Right. So the wheel is the mothership. According to Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Farrakhan, the wheel is the mother. That's the big one. The mothership is big as shit. I'm gonna give y'all the dimensions and description of the mothership. I'm not gonna give it to y'all. I'm gonna let the Bible give it to y'all, because the Bible gonna tell you exactly how that motherfucker looked too, and what's going on that mothership and where it's coming from. We're gonna get into all that stuff. So just hold your horses. Do you know what hold your horses mean, family? Horses are in a stable. When somebody say hold your horses, that means you need to get stable.
Teach.
That shit blew my mind. I'm like, damn, that makes fucking sense. So let's pick out one more random article, because I don't want y'all to think that M.O.I is making this shit up about them just now talking about this mothership. This is the Gazette newspaper, and this was published March 16th, so 20 hours ago. This is even now. All the news outlets are now dropping this shit. Now everybody's dropping it. You won't see it on mainstream TV. Like you're not going to see it in outlets. This shit should be like big news. It should be on every news outlet, every news station. It should be on CNN. It should be on BET. It should be everywhere. But they're not going to do that though. They're gonna keep posting these articles and leave it up to you guys to go research this stuff. And this is what they're saying, man. The Department of Defense claimed it is possible for aliens to send small probes to our solar system and even to Earth on missions similar to the ones conducted by NASA, according to the research report draft. Let's talk about this for 1 second, because a lot was just said just now. Of course, we're talking about small probes. Again, those are research vessels to our solar system. Let's focus on our solar system. Does anybody know the name of our solar system? And think about it. We're talking about solar system. We're talking about a sun system. What's the name of our sun system? Does anybody know that? And I find it weird that people don't know the name of our solar system. They only know Earth, which is a Greek goddess Ithra. They only know the Greek nomenclatures of names. But what is the name of our solar system? I wish I had the Jeopardy music right now for y'all. Somebody drop in the comment box the name of our solar system. What's the name of our sun? No, it's not the Milky Way. The Milky Way refers to a galaxy. Solar system and galaxy is not the same thing. Come on, y'all. Y'all got this. What's the name of our solar system? I'll help you out real quick. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. What is the name of our solar system? Our planetary system is called solar system because of blah, blah, blah. I'm looking for Kepler. Let's put it in there real quick. Kepler solar system. It's called Kepler. Within Kepler, there are other Earths. Did y'all know that? Besides our Earths, besides our Earth, air quotes, there's other Earths. Several other bodies of Earths exist in the Kepler solar system. They discovered 2,600 of these exoplanets, including many that are promising places for life to exist, because life does exist there. This is within our solar system. We're not talking about the seven heavens. We haven't got that far yet. We're not talking about Lordodak or Centania. We're not talking about the other places, the other mansion galaxies. Just right here within our solar system, family, in our solar system, meaning our sun shines on these planets also. Sun system. There's one sun system that we belong to. We don't belong to any other sun system at all. One sun also shines on these other planets. Kepler solar system. Write that down. Now, what I would ask for you guys to do in the comments in true fashion, and this is all due respect. If you're not sure, just don't comment. Just take notes. It's okay. Nobody's asking you to comment on everything I say. Just take notes. If you never heard of Kepler solar system, you probably should be listening at this point, because I'm about to go down the fucking rabbit hole even deeper at this point. Y'all ready? Hold on. Put on your seatbelt. Here we go. It's about to get crazy. So, Kepler solar system. Let's talk about it for 1 second before we move on. Kepler 90 is, also designated as two mass. This is the nomenclature they give it. It's an F-type star located 2,790 light years away from our Earth, and the constellation of Draco. Anybody know? Can anybody tell me what's significant about the constellation Draco? So you have the Draco star system, you have the Palladian star system, you have the Orion star system, you have the Canis star system. Within these star systems, other planetary bodies exist in these star systems. But the government of these multiple star systems, there's a government. It's called the Galactic Federation. The Galactic Federation is a unit alliance. The Unitary Alliance is a unitary government that governs these multiple star systems. Our star system being Kepler, we also have other bodies of entities and stars within our solar system. Draco star system is one of them. Have you ever heard of the Draco star system? Of course we have. Of course we heard of the Draco star system. Let's get into it. Draco is a constellation in the far northern sky. It's Latin name for dragon. It was one of 48 constellations listed by 2nd century astronomer Ptolemy. Now we can talk about him, but we don't have time. And it remains one of the 88 modern constellations. Pay attention to the numbers they're telling y'all. They're telling y'all that there's 48 constellations, 88 modern constellations. These are all star systems. These are all galactic bodies. This is why Jesus said, in my Father's house, there are many mansions. A mansion is a galactic body. A house, as in Bethlehem, means house of stars. Jesus was telling you, even within our galactic body, there's more galactic bodies. I wonder who created these galactic bodies. Let's stay on the Draco star system for like 5 more minutes, and let me educate y'all about the Draco star system. Where can we find the Draco star system? Well, one would have to go to the book of Revelation to find out about the Draco star system. We're talking about Revelation 12:1. Revelation 12:1 said, another sign appeared in the heavens. Layman's term, another sign. What's your sign, Crom? What's your sign, girl? What's your sign? I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Cancer. I'm a Leo. What star system you come from? What? Oh, I'm sorry. What's your sign? Oh, I'm a Cancer. You come from the Cancer star system. Your ancestral star and your star ancestors come from that star system. Oh my God. The 12 zodiacs. The 12 zodiacs represent 12 galactic bodies. There's more. Dracos is one of those star systems. The the Aquarius, the Cancer, the Leo, the Aries. And if I miss your sign, then oh well. But the point I'm making is that's a star system. It's a cluster of stars. All stars are suns. Did y'all know that? All suns are stars. Our closest star, a sun, resides in Kepler. Now, let's get used to this kind of conversation in language because it's going to get really, really important for your children. Your grandchildren are going to be talking like this, like no problem. There's going to be no more talk about Harriet Tubman and Booker T. Washington and all that Negro history shit. It's going to go away. Schools are trying to get rid of this shit right now because it's not real. Don't fight the power to be, oh, they're trying to take Black history out of school. No, they're trying to get rid of that retarded shit because we got to get on with another conversation. We have to have another conversation. These kind of conversations, which are only found on Crumb TV. We're giving y'all the fucking juice right now. So the Draco star system, Revelation 12:1. Brother, what you think about this red dragon?
I think that you're connecting the dots. My mind is being blown all the way. It's gone.
This is the Draco star system, as we just said, it's the red dragon or the dragon. Then another sign appeared in heaven, an enormous red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns on his head. His tail swept 1/3 of the suns or stars out of the sky, flinging them down to earth. These are the fallen angels we're talking about. I thought the angels fell when Lucifer. No, nobody fell with Lucifer. Lucifer represents Venus. Okay. Got it? So now the Dracos Federation or the Dracos Empire. This is the fall of the Draconians. A lot of the Draconians got flung to Earth. See, Earth is actually a water prison. It's a prison. Because once you hit Earth, you can't get out of here. Trust me. We've been trying for a long time. We've been trying to get the fuck out of here. In fact, Black folk, your grandma them, your auntie them, they know they're not from Earth. So in church, they pray and beg that a chariot don't pass them by, that a spaceship was going to come and scoop their ass up and take them over yonder to be with their Lord. Black folks pray that something come down here and scoop our ass up and take us back up yonder. Your grandma been praying on that. You know what I'm talking about. At church, they been praying on this. See, inside of the church, which is the sanctuary, that's how you you invoke the galactic deities. In church, you learn about these galactic deities and entities coming down, up, ascending, descending, opening up the clouds. My son done well. His son saying, Jesus said, I ain't from here. I'm from above, y'all from below. Jesus saying shit like, where I go, y'all can't go. Jesus saying shit like, my father has many mansions. I'm gonna go prepare a place for y'all and be right back to get y'all. Where you going, Jesus? I can't tell y'all, but I'll be right back. I'm coming back. Grandma know he's coming back. And whether his name is Jesus or Celinda or Yeshua, that's irrelevant. The story stays the same of these entities coming from somewhere, coming down here to get us, to take us back up there. In fact, now I'm about to get into the book of Ezekiel. Let's deal with Ezekiel. Ezekiel talked about the wheel. Ezekiel said he saw the goddamn spaceship. Now, this is before the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. In fact, Honorable Elijah Muhammad got this from Ezekiel. Honorable Elijah Muhammad said he saw the wheel too. Ezekiel said, when I looked at the living creatures, I saw a wheel on the ground beside each creature with its four faces. Now watch this now. Watch this. Each creature, he called them, aliens. Each alien had four faces. The workmen's of the wheels looked like a gleam of Balaam, and all four had the same likeness. Their workmen's looked like a wheel within a wheel. As it moved, they went in any of the four directions without pivoting as they moved. It's a motherfucking spaceship. Ezekiel telling y'all, man, listen, I'm telling you what I saw. This motherfucker was moving, and they had ETs out there, and these ETs were doing all kind of shit. And here's how they look. Let's continue to see what Ezekiel talking about more. He's gonna talk about it more. He said, as they moved, they went in any of the four directions without pivoting as they moved. Their rims, y'all know what rims are. They own 24s, 26s, 28s, Daytons. Their rims were high and awesome, and all four rims were full of eyes all around. Now, Ezekiel is giving y'all blow-by-blow details on what this shit looked like. So as the living creatures moved, the wheel moved beside them. And when the creatures rose from the ground, the wheel also rose. So this is Ezekiel giving y'all a blow-by-blow understanding of this wheel or this spaceship. Now, I'm going to go into this and I'm going to pass the mic. If you write down Revelations 21:15, we're going to go from 15 probably to 18. This is talking about the New Jerusalem. This is also talking about the fact that there's going to be a new heaven and new earth. The new earth is going to come from, guess where? Out there in Kepler, because there's other earths. Don't get it twisted when you see New Jerusalem. This is a new city of peace. Jerusalem means Jah or Yah. Salam. This is Yahweh's city of peace, or Yahweh's earth of peace, or Yahweh's place of peace. Let's look at what this spaceship looks like. The wall of the city, that's how big the fucking wheel is. The wall of the city had 12 foundations bearing names of 12 apostles of the Lamb. The angel who spoke with me had a golden measuring rod to measure the city and the gates, and its gates and walls. The city lies 4 squares within. He's giving you the details of how big this fucking spaceship is. Within the same as its length, and to measure the city with the rod, and the dimensions were equal to 12,000 statins in length, width, and height. Let's go to 16. The angel who spoke to me had a golden measuring rod and measured the city, the wall. The city lies 4 square feet within, and he measured its wall at 144 cubits by the human measure. The angel was using. So this angel is breaking down, and this is John, by the way, because Jesus was revealing to John what was to come. The wall was made of jasper, and the city itself was pure gold as pure glass. This is how it's going to look when you see it. Let's go to 18. We're in 18. The wall was made of jasper and the city made of pure gold and pure glass. Let's go to 19. The foundation of the city walls were decorated with every kind of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, and the third agate, and the fourth emerald. So all you sisters out there digging these stones out the ground, putting these stones and these emeralds around your neck, what y'all think y'all doing that for? See, there are no strange happenings. Because I remember 8, 9, 10 years ago, nobody was wearing copper. Well, my grandma had a copper wrist because she had bad arthritis. But nobody was wearing copper and stones. Y'all just now started putting stones and emeralds and rubies and crystals around your neck. Y'all getting ready. Y'all are getting ready. This is what this shit looked like. Let's continue real quick. We almost there, I promise you. We almost there. The fifth, onyx, the sixth, they're giving you all the precious stones of earth. Beryl, topaz. So if you don't have these stones in your repertoires, ladies, go to Revelation 21:18 and learn about amethyst stones. Go get all these stones and these quartz.
Brother, Thanos already told us about these stones.
Oh, shit. Boy. Good Lord, man. Oh, my God. Oh, what would they call?
Like time stone, infinity stone, and
yeah. That's right. Thanos, right? Yeah.
Right.
There you go. This is what Thanos was fucking talking about right here. And with the power of these stones, he was able to wield anything. And you saw what Thanos did. Thanos went and created a whole other goddamn peaceful world, a whole other Jerusalem. Everything was in peace.
Ooh!
The existence of the Infinity Stones have been described as one driving force that unifies in all robotic alien hero fighter. In the Guardian of the Galaxy, the Collector explains the Infinity Stones are the remnants of 6 singular that exist before the Big Bang. The interesting thing is of that paragraph that I'm about to take you right into is who created the creator. Let's talk about the creator real quick. He said the Big Bang. I thought about Genesis, thought about the creation story. He who made the Pleiades and the Orions, who turned darkness into dawn and darkness day into night, who summoned the water of the sea and pours them over the face of the earth. The Lord is his name. He flashes destruction on the strong so the fury can come up stronghold. I don't know if this is Thanos. I don't know if this is your God. But listen to what he says. This particular individual, and this is Amos, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the receipts real quick. This is Amos 5:8. Amos 5:8. The Pleiades. Now I'm about to tie the Pleiades back over. Where is it at? Amos. Okay, Pleiades. I'm about to tie the Pleiades in Orion. Let's talk about Pleiades Orion real quick because the Bible talked about it. The Palladian star system. This is the Pleiades. Pay attention to the numbers. It's going to be freaking important in a second. The Pleiades, also known as the Seven Sisters, the Misters of 45, and other names, different cultures, Astrium. These are star systems and the open star clusters, continuing Middle Ages, B-type stars in the northwest of the constellation of Taurus. Hey, Taurus, all my Taurus people out there, throat chakra, peace and light, at the distance of about 444 light years. Oh, look, 444 light years among the nearest star cluster to Earth. It is the nearest Messier object to Earth and most obvious cluster to the naked eye. It means you can see it with your eyes in the night sky. It is also observed in the house reflected in nebula. House. See house? That means galactic body. The word Bethlehem also means house of. The reflection of nebula, NGC 1432. This is how they designate them. This is the designation star systems for Earth. Because there's so fucking many, you have to give them numbers. We're going to focus on Pleiades and focus on the seven sisters. Can anybody answer for me who is the father of the seven sisters? What is the relevance of them talking about the seven sisters? Does anybody know who the father is of these seven sisters? Because these seven sisters are also mentioned in Revelation when they talk about the seven crowns. The seven crowns and the stars are the seven queens. These seven queens rule a certain real estate in the heavens under the command of their father. Nope, it's not El. It's not El. See, we have to also study, right? Because when you study, you're not bound to just regurgitating names you heard. It ain't El. Don't nobody say no fucking Anu. It ain't no Anu, Naki. We ain't even dealing with no Anunnaki. We're dealing with actual real shit. Like I'm showing y'all the star systems. It's not Ra. It's not Zeus. They going in too. It's not Kronos. Have anybody ever heard of? Watch this. Watch this. Who was Atlas? The answer is Atlas. Atlas. We're going to deal with Atlas. Atlas was the father. Atlas was the father of those seven star systems. Watch this. Who were the daughters of Atlas?
Wow.
The seven sisters, their father was Atlas. So when you see he who created the Pleiades, they're talking about Atlas. This is in the Bible. That was Atlas who created this shit. Yes, he was a Titan. There you go. There you go. Appreciate it, Empress. Empress is on it. I was just showing you the correlation between Amos when it mentions the Pleiades and the Orions. The creator is Atlas. In your Bible, they're showing you talking about a Greek god who created this shit. Now, of course, there's more to it. It's allegorical at its core, but I thought y'all should understand names like Pleiades and Dracos and Orion. Now, from the Orion star system, we get the Arians because it mentioned also the Orion star system, right? Orion star system. You have Orion, you have Pleiades, you also have we also talked about the dragon, which is the Draco star system, right? Watch this. The dragon in Revelation. Revelation 12. We probably should go right to it because we're all over the place right now. Here we go. There we go. It said, a great sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun. Listen to the language. The sun and the moon with a crown of 12 stars above her head. Now, these 12 stars above her head represents a galactical body. She was pregnant and cried out in pain as she was giving birth. Another sign appeared in the heaven with the dragon. Now, so this is talking about a 12 star system on her head. Can anybody tell me what is the reference of the 12 stars on her head? This is like fucking Jeopardy today. I want y'all to be interactive today. I'm gonna pull y'all brains early today. This is first period. Goddamn it. This is first period. The 12 stars on her head are your zodiac signs. This is Queen Zodiacus. This is talking about Zodiacus giving birth to the 12 constellations. Of the 12 constellations, this is where you get your Cancer and Capricorn and Taurus and all shit, your birthdays, right? These are the 12 gates to the city. The 12 constellations. There you go. Let's continue to break it down. Now we're gonna see. Then another sign appeared in the heavens, an enormous red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns on his head. Those 7 crowns on his head I just showed you are the Palladian sisters. They're the Palladian sisters, which represents Atlas, the Pleiades, the 7 sisters. We got that? Check.
Check.
7 crowns on his head, the 7 sisters. All right? Let's move on. Let's move on. Its tail swept a third of the stars out of the sky, flung them down to earth. The dragon stood in front of the woman who was about to give birth so that it might devour her child the moment it was born. She gave birth to a son, a male child, who will rule all the nations with an iron scepter. Let's go back to Ezekiel. Let's find about that iron scepter. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. 15. Here we go. When I looked at the living creature, I saw a wheel on the ground beside each creature with its 4 faces. 4 faces. Remember the 4 faces. Let's learn what the 4 faces look like, because Ezekiel really don't tell you what the 4 faces look like. Revelation tell you about the 4 faces. Revelation 4, 6-8. Let's go here. Fuck it. Let's go here. Revelation 4, 6-8. 4 living beings are seen in John's vision. There appeared a lion, an ox, a man, and an eagle. Now we could chop this up and say, well, shit. We can go into ancient Egypt and talk about Bes, Sepnut, the ox, which is also Hathor, the man, which is Osiris, and the eagle, which is Horus. We can take it that way, or we can just say that these are anthropomorphized entities of the zodiac. Leo the lion, Taurus the ox, the man, which is Aquarius, and then the eagle or the bird. We can go many different ways with it, right? It says these appear as a lion, an ox, a man, and an eagle, much as in Ezekiel, but different order. So Revelation and Ezekiel both talks about these 4-faced creatures and how they look. These are the ETs. These are the aliens. These are the creatures coming on this wheel. I'm going to give y'all one more nugget and I'm going to pass the mic because I think y'all are getting pretty full. So right now you should write down, you should have the Draco star system. We talked about the Palladian star system, the Orion star system. We went to Amos. What is this? Hold on. Amos 5:8. We went to the book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel 1. Just read the whole goddamn chapter. The whole chapter. And we was in Revelation also. 4, 6-8. Now, I'm going to pass the mic to Brother Crom because I know nothing of the tulip papyrus. This is new to me right here, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. So could you go back to that very first article you referenced coming from the military? So Pentagon officials, you know, this isn't your favorite YouTuber. This isn't Malachi Z. York or whoever the case may be. This is from the Pentagon. Pentagon officials claim alien mothership could send ships to Earth in draft research paper. So we first saw this during the Donald Trump term, where he said that he would release information on aliens, UFOs, and all this Star Trek type stuff. And we're now seeing it come to fruition in a very significant way that proves all of our suspicions correct. This is, in essence, the sum of our worst fears. And the minister is pulling up the documents, which is all wise, right, and exact. It says here, let's wait for him to click on it. This is according to Politico. Trump says he was briefed on Navy sightings of UFOs. So your government is now coming to the forefront and telling you that the things that you were theorizing about are no longer theory. They're no longer science fiction. This is all science fact. And if you look at the sources that the minister is citing, these are all legitimate sources. This is all legitimate information. Trump and UFOs. Let me just read that first headliner. Trump and the UFOs, the greatest hits. So before I read the Tertulli Papyrus, before I read the Tertulli Papyrus, you're probably going to ask yourself, why Trump? Do y'all just support Trump? No. Go look at Trump. Trump's daddy had a brother. It was Trump's uncle. Let me just ask the listening audience, and then I'll make my final point. I don't want to hold you too long. Does anybody know who Trump's uncle had beef with? Trump's uncle was beefing with somebody. This is before anybody knew who Donald Trump was. Donald Trump's uncle had beef. He was the leading person fighting to be number one, and arguably Trump's uncle lost. But who was Trump's uncle beefing with to actually lose this? Thank you. I believe the first person, I might be wrong, the first person to answer the question is Wolf the Indigo. Trump's uncle was beefing with Nikola Tesla. I don't want you. Trump got debriefed, and now Trump been knew because Trump's uncle was in with the woke community before there was a woke community. Nikola Tesla, I already did a video and showed you. Nikola Tesla, I believe this is him right here. This right here, John G. Trump. This is Donald Trump's daddy's brother. Trump been plugged in. This was before he was president, any of that stuff. This is before he was born. That whole space war, Star Wars was in his bloodline. They've been having Star Wars. It says, early 1943. Check the numbers. Early 1943. 2 days after the aftermath of Nikola Tesla, the Federal Bureau of Investigation ordered the Office of Alien Property. Can somebody press 666 if you did not know that in the government, the FBI, the CIA, fine. But did you know about the Office of Alien Property? John Trump, this is Donald Trump's uncle, was down with the office of the first Men in Black. No Will Smith.
It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, you heard?
Hollywood. We're talking real life. Brother, unmute your mic, please. Let me hear what you got to say.
No. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, you heard?
Okay.
Oh, drop the bomb on him.
All facts. Y'all gotta do the history. You gotta do the education. So with that said, the minister was talking about in Ezekiel. And you got to understand the terminology. The word UFO, respectfully, is a new modern term. The ancestors didn't use words like UFO, unidentified flying objects. They would have said something like a flying chariot. Swing low, sweet
chariot. Come on now.
How did chariot swing low? I thought the chariot was on the ground. No, the chariot's not. It's a flying chariot. What do you mean a flying chariot? Well, they didn't say words like UFO. So what did they use in antiquity? Words like chariot. Brother, what do we have here?
So you brought up the Department of Alien Affairs. I just want the family to understand when you go research this, please read beyond you thinking that they're talking about Mexicans coming across the border, aliens. No. The Office of Alien Property Custody was an office within the government of the United States during World War I. And during World War II. World War II becomes significantly important because your boy Adolf Hitler was over there making them spaceships. What was the name of him, brother? Z something? Z I forgot the name of the spaceships that Hitler was creating. Serving as custodians to the property that belonged to the U.S. enemies. The office was created in 1917 by Executive Order 2729A under Trading with the Enemy Act of 1917. And the order assumed control of dispose of the enemy-owned property in the United States possession. And it goes on to talk about more of it. Office of Alien Property. These are the other agencies. This is the dawn of Men in Black. If you've never seen Men in Black, this is the dawn of it right here. The Office of Alien Property and so on and so forth. Go look them up. Now it's called Office of Foreign Asset Control Treasury Department. It went from Office of Alien Property, which is Men in Black, to what it is now. This was an OPSEC operation. An OPSEC operation that was put into place in 1917. And Donald Trump's uncle, was over the Department of Alien Affairs. I just find it mighty strange, bro, that you got Trump's uncle dealing with aliens, and then Trump comes along and he established the Space Force. That's all I want to say. Continue, please.
So, these UFOs in antiquity were called flying chariots. Could you go to the Tertullian Papyrus for me real quick? I'll read that. So it says, the Tertullian Papyrus is claimed to be a transcript of an Egyptian papyrus dating from the region of Thutmose III. When you see the word Thutmose, hopefully the name Moses comes to mind. Go look up Thutmose. Thutmose was the brother of Akhenaten. And if you look up a picture, any picture of Akhenaten, what does Akhenaten look like? Akhenaten looks like an alien. Go and look at Thutmose's brother, Moses, who brought you monotheism. Why do y'all keep this is my question to the listening audience. Why do y'all keep worshiping these aliens? Oh, Jesus, Crumb, Anunnaki, Crumb, Zeus, all of they're aliens. You know the name of the aliens because you an alien. All of y'all aliens with your alien DNA. Why y'all be worshiping aliens? That's what I want to know. They're just like you. They just in a different, they on a different level. But all of y'all aliens. Do you believe in aliens, Crumb? Yes. I believe in you. But anyway, this paper is coming from the 18th dynasty with Thutmose and Akhenaten, the big head alien people. Matter of fact, here, go back and look at Crumb. We not the aliens. Why did Disney make Marvin the Martian black and Marvin the Martian had the more science colors? Go back and watch Disney. The alien was a little black dude with the more science temple color scheme. Marvin the Martian was someone said, are you alien, Crump? You are alien, Katrina. Surprise! Marvin the Martian was a black dude with more science temple color scheme. Y'all gonna have to deal with this. The best kept secret is you. You the secret.
It ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, you heard?
When we gonna decode you? That's what I want to know. When we gonna decode your grandmama? Y'all the aliens. But yeah, go back to that article and I'll continue on. So yeah, so now we're dealing with the Tertullian Papyrus is coming from Thutmose, who is really Moses, the brother of Akhenaten, the big head alien dude. The claim originated in 1953 article published in some society magazine by some lady who's not important enough for me to even say her name. According to this person, the transcripts was sent to him by another dude who supposedly found the original transcript of the papyrus among papers left by this dude named Tertulli, who worked in the Vatican Museum. If you believe there are secrets underneath the Vatican, press 777. I'm not a good teacher. Don't tell you what to see. They show you where to look. If you're one of those people who believe that there's a secret catacomb, there are adept chambers, there is a place underneath the Vatican with hidden information. If that's what you subscribe to, press 777, because this is where the Tertulli. Oh, Crumb, I wonder what secrets they got down there. What do you mean, like the Tertulli papyrus? Yes, underneath the Vatican. Anyway, it says a deceased Vatican Museum director. Again, we're having confessions on the deathbed. Hey, if you tell anybody this, we're gonna kill you. Well, I'm gonna tell right before I die. That's the cheat code. I'm gonna tell on my deathbed, just like the Israeli prime minister. This is all wise, right, and exact. Y'all better tap in. Anyway, he was a deceased Vatican Museum director who died on his deathbed, who pulled some shit out of the Vatican Museum, the catacombs, and he put it out there in the public. That's what I'm referencing right now. References to the circles of fire. M.O.I just told you that. The wheel. It was a circle of fire. It was a flying chariot that was on fire. Or it was very, it wasn't on fire. It was just very bright. It was just giving off a lot of light. And this is just a crude explanation. Remember, we're dealing with transliterations, translations, word gaps, stuff like that. Anyway, it says found the transcripts. References to circles of fire or a fiery disc allegedly contained in the translation have been interpreted in UFO and 14 literature as evidence of ancient flying saucers, although UFOologist somebody says it's a hoax. You got to have an official, hey, how are we going to fix this? Well, just call it fake. So ever since 1953, they called it fake. Now in 2023, 100 years later, the military community is saying, "Hey guys, it's not fake."
all you 10-4 hat wearing people are, they celebrating right now, man. Like, we told y'all. You know what I'm saying? And let me ask this question right here. What do you say to those who say that they're going to stage this shit through what's called Operation Bluebeam? Are you familiar with that?
Absolutely. Operation Bluebeam is simply an extension of Hollywood. Family, they've been controlling y'all through the imagery since the invention of the radio. I'm sorry, since the invention of the TV. They've been controlling you through imagery, and they're going to keep control. They're going to use Project Bluebeam. But this fake news thing is being rivaled by none other than the Trump family. So yeah, they're going to come with more of that.
Now, this is also strange because they released this information weeks after they supposedly shot down the Chinese spy. But then after that, they actually shot down some shit for real. It was a cigar-shaped looking object they shot down. So I just find it strange. And for those of you who don't know about this right here, hold on. Let me go back because I'm getting ahead of myself now. Because I want to tie this stuff in before we wrap it up. I want to make it make sense for everybody. I think my Wi-Fi is acting weird now, but I want to just drive it home. Yeah, my Wi-Fi acting weird now, y'all. Hold on. The aliens are attacking the Wi-Fi. Shoot. Oh shit, hold on. So these objects were shot down over Canada, Alaska, and off the coast of South Carolina. Over Montana. See, the Chinese spy balloon was its own fucking news. But then they began to shoot down other shit. I'm pull it for you real quick. And these other shits are the probes. The U.S. military began to attack these probes they're talking about coming off this mothership. The U.S. military, right here, the U.S. military is unsure. My laptop's acting weird. Hold on, family. Give me a second. My shit's freezing up my head. There we go. The U.S. military is unsure of 3 flying objects it shot out of the skies over North America war and how they were able to stay aloft. President Joe Biden ordered other objects in the fourth and total this month to be down on Sunday. As it was traveling, it was moving, not a fucking balloon, at 20,000 feet. It could have interfered with commercial air traffic, U.S. said. The military commander said it could be gaseous types of balloon or some type of propulsion system. He added he could not rule out objects were extraterrestrial. We don't know if it was a fucking a spy balloon, but we're not going to rule out the fact that it was an extraterrestrial. The latest object shot down over Lake Huron in Michigan near the Canadian border has been described by defense officials as unmanned optical structure with strings attached to it. It was down by a missile fire from F-16 at 2:42 local time. The incident raises further questions about spat of high altitude objects that have been shot down over North America this month. The U.S. Northern Command, NORAD, it's called NORAD, General Glenn Van Hark said that there are no indications of any threats. I'm not going to categorize them as balloons. We're calling them objects for a reason, he said. So this nigga said, I didn't say they were balloons. They're not fucking balloons. This is the general of NORAD. He said, I'm not gonna say they were balloons, but they're not fucking balloons. We don't know what the fuck they were. These are the probes coming from the mothership. This is a month ago. The probes been coming down here. Now I just showed y'all they're talking about the mothership is here. And the mothership is sending probes down here. It's here, y'all. They're here. They're here. They have arrived. They have arrived. Well, listen, family, I got to get ready to go out of here, man. I got to go toil. I appreciate y'all time. Shouts to Brother Crum. We will continue this conversation at a later date. I know Brother Crum is out on the highways and byways right now himself, doing his thing as well. I want to say thank you to the good brother taking time out this morning to hop on live. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for tapping in to first period this morning. Thank y'all for not being late to class. We appreciate y'all, man. So we will be back with more information. We got to go handle business. Of course, we got to pay the bills. We're here on this earthly plantation. But listen, if y'all want to be a part of more conversations like this, and I mean the whole weekend, y'all got to tap in. Y'all got to tap into these fucking tickets, man. Listen, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be super important. You come out, kick it with us, June 16th through the 18th. We're giving y'all a whole weekend. See, we just gave y'all 1 hour. Imagine 48 hours of this shit. Your mind will melt. You explode. And me and Kwame in the same fucking crib, and we talking to y'all for 2 days like this, up to midnight, just building and talking and shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna eat good too. You know, we're gonna drink good, we're gonna smoke good, we have a good time. We're gonna be in good company and great energy. So please be sure to tap in with us, get those tickets, go over to Crom TV. It's at the bottom of the screen, cromtv.info/events. This shit is happening. And we only got like 9 tickets left. So it's 200 of y'all watching right now. Everybody can't come. But we got those live stream tickets though. Live stream tickets are available right now. Tap in. Come see us. Check it out with us, y'all. Listen, man, it's another episode of the Pump TV Network, y'all. Peace and light. Have a great weekend. We'll see y'all on Sunday, man. Peace and love.